Governor Kathy Hochul, answering a request from Monroe County, is sending National Guard members to our region for an increased security presence. This comes as the county tells us several of the asylum seekers who arrived here last week are now back in New York City. Isabel Garcia joins us in the studio with the latest on this developing story. Isabel.
Yes, good evening to you, Teresa. Monroe County tells us 20 of the 77 asylum seekers, unclear how many are minors, are now back in New York City. Now, the National Guard request comes after over in neighboring Erie County, there were two separate recent cases of alleged sexual assault involving asylees. Now, today, community leaders tell me they're concerned about many facets of this whole program, again, which is being run and fully funded by New York City. I spoke with Monroe County legislator Mercedes Vasquez-Simmons today, who is bilingual, and she tells me she was on site last week at the Holiday Inn as families first arrived. Many of the asylees, we've been told, are Spanish speaking, coming from all over Ecuador, El Salvador, Mexico. And in speaking with the families, Vasquez-Simmons says that many, if not most, were very confused, not even sure where they were, and had described subpar conditions and treatment along the course of their journey. Some, she says, even thought at some point they were being kidnapped. According to a New York Times report, the city had awarded a $432 million contract to mobile medical company DACO to take on the asylum seeker influx program. Now, getting back to the National Guard, the governor says members are coming to Monroe County and Erie County as per requested. Vasquez-Simmons reacting to the initial ask.
I was a little taken back that in the height of all the violence in Rochester, I've been calling for the National Guard just for us, that incidents that have occurred, not minimizing anything, that it would prompt our county to say we want the National Guard as well. That was alarming. It was shocking to me to hear, and most of the families echoed the same thing. They just told us get on the bus, and that has been their entire experience, is just get on a bus, destination to be unknown. Could you imagine being in that situation where you're getting on a bus in the middle of the night with your children, because there's tons of families that were part of that, and you have no idea where you're going. So just the thought of that, it was very troubling to hear some of these stories that families have endured.
Now, Monroe County Executive Adam Bello is expected to address all of this at some point tomorrow. News 8 has also repeatedly reached out to DACO, again, New York City's third-party contractor for this whole program. We have not yet heard anything back. For now, we'll send things right back to you at the desk.
All right, Isabel, we've got the county statement along with the emergency housing plans from the hotel over at rochesterfirst.com.